All right, we are live.
So tell me,
Let's go.
will you keep me safe?
It's my song. When I'm in your arms. Okay, so I'm a little later today, guys. My birthday's tomorrow. So I am just trying to take my time here. But I will come live on time tomorrow between 10 and 11. But hello and welcome and welcome and welcome. We're going to actually extend the conversation from yesterday and talk a little bit more about it. So I'm excited. Because yesterday was so good. Oh, thank you, Ricky B. West. Thank you. It's tomorrow. Super excited for another year. I know that some people that I grew up with didn't make it to this age. So the gratitude about growing older, I'm loving it because I get to, right? So we're going to have a beautiful conversation today. I'm so excited. It's actually almost 444 on August 4th. What magical numbers, what a magical time for us to be here, for us to be alive, for us to really be creating. Your arms. Yes. Okay. So I really wanted to have a conversation today, like I said, extending from yesterday. Yesterday, we talked about the mirror, how your inner world creates your outer world, right? And so today, I want to get into the conversation a little deeper about the inner world creating your outer world and how you have so much control and how the oxymoron of the whole thing is when you release control, you actually attract a lot more. So we're going to have this conversation here today. It's going to be good. I got a lot of good stuff for you. So yesterday was Sunday, and I wanted to talk a little bit yesterday about the Bible. And I was explaining how everything that I'm talking about can be seen everywhere. And the reality of it is everything that I've been talking about can be seen in science. It can be seen in religion. It can be seen in just spirituality across all boards, right? So the creating of your reality and the magic of you, once you get a hold of it, it will change your whole life. So let's tell Alexa, off, please. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit today because I was giving Bible scriptures yesterday. And I gave some very powerful ones that explained how your inner world creates your outer world. I also explained how when it comes to our brain, our inner world is creating our outer world. Our subconscious mind is telling our body what to do, and our body is just showing up in kind. And it's funny because I heard something today that just blew my wig off, right? I heard something today that just blew my whole wig off, and it was so good. And it just talks about the fact that, like I said, the oxymoron of it all. When you stop seeking, when you stop looking for the thing, then you receive it, right? When you start to embody it, you'll receive it. And I was talking about this yesterday. Like when you lose your keys, you're like, oh my God, where's my keys? Where's my keys? Where are my keys? Where's my keys? Your keys begin to play a trick on you. It's not even your keys, it's your brain. You begin to be always in seek or in search thereof for your keys. Okay. This is what you're doing to your mind. Little quick trick. I tell people this all the time. I actually irritate people when they're looking for something. I said, stop looking and it will find you. They get mad at me. But when you stop looking for it, when you stop seeking and begin to embody somebody who already knows where their keys are, you will find them. It's almost as if your mind puts on blinders, right? I was telling the story of my brother-in-law and how he just was like, I can't find anything. Jasmine's my sister, she's always finding everything. And the funny part about that story is the fact that it's not that he can't, he's just always in seeking of. And so therefore, his brain won't be able to see it even when it's right in front of his face. For all of us, when you're looking for your keys, even if you find them later and they were right in front of you probably checked that spot 5 times. It is not the fact that you could not find your keys. It's the fact that you were embodying somebody who had lost them. You were in seek mode. And when you embody that kind of energy, you're going to just always be what? Seeking, right? And so when we begin to realize how powerful we are, we change the language of the brain. So let's talk a little bit, because I was talking, like I said yesterday, in reference to the Bible. So I'm going to bring up some Bible verses. But I want to talk today about your belief. Your belief is literally the core, the center. This is at the point in which you create. You create based upon what you believe, not just about yourself, but about the world around you. Your belief is the cause, right? And so when we really understand that our belief is the center of it all, doesn't it make you want to believe something different? Don't you like, I need to believe something else, because if my belief is what's creating this current reality, I need to believe something different, right? And so in Galatians 6:7-8, it speaks on sowing and reaping, suggesting that our actions have consequences, both in the spiritual and the practical realms. The reality of it is you're planting the seed constantly. We're planting seeds constantly, right? And I want you to think about it like this. Your subconscious mind is the garden. That is where all creation begins. That is where your imagination sparks, right? And so with your subconscious mind being the garden and you're planting seeds in said garden, you got to be careful what seeds you're planting, because every thought is its own seed. Now, it's either going to birth beautiful flowers, beautiful plants, beautiful things, or it is going to birth nightshade or poison oak or something that you don't want to be in your garden. Okay. And the thing about it is, the more that we are planting said seeds, we reap what we sow. So when you're planting seeds in your garden and you know that you're going to reap the benefits of said seeds, I want you to begin to think, what are some of the dominating thoughts that you are having that come up for you that you notice and you know you are reaping, right? Whatever is going on in your current reality, is that something? I think that's on my screen. Whatever's going on in your current reality is something that you created and assumed to be true about your life before. This was an energy that you sat in before. So whatever you're experiencing in this current reality is something that you have reaped based upon the seeds that you planted in your thoughts. And so it just really goes down to, what is it that you are assuming, or what is it that you are believing about your life that you are living current in your reality? It makes you want to change those beliefs, right? Because when it comes to what we believe, this is what we receive. And so I want to plant the seeds that bring the money. I want to plant the seeds. If you're scared to admit this, and I'm going to be honest with you, a lot of people are scared to admit they want a lot of money. A lot of people are scared to admit they want the luxury and all the beautiful, finer things in life, right? And those tend to be things that are blocking them from receiving everything that's meant for them. Things that are truly and honestly their birthright. So I'm going to ask this again. What are some of the dominating thoughts that are coming up for you that are holding you back from receiving the abundance that you deserve to receive? Right? Because whatever you're experiencing right now There was a dominating thought that brought you here. Whether it's lack of success in the business, whatever, it brought you to this moment. Right? Or it could be the success that you are having right now currently. But I want you to really take a moment and think, what are some dominating thoughts that I can shift to bring about new beliefs so I can create an abundance, create the above and beyond, create what I half of it I can't even imagine because it's going to be so wonderful and so great, right? So I want you to really think about these seeds that are being planted, because again, the Bible even states it, what you reap, you will sow. So it matters, right? Another thing, I want to talk about is like the cause and effect. I think so oftentimes we think that something else externally is the cause and we just receive the effect. No, the truth of the matter is you are the cause. And the effect ends up coming out on the outside. You are the mirror. We talked about this yesterday. The mirror. When I look in the mirror, what am I seeing? It's a direct reflection of whatever's going on in my inner world. So if I want to see something different reflecting in the mirror in my outer world, what needs to change first? Whatever's going on with me. It's all over the place, right? Let's go back to it. We're going to go back to it. It also states, in the Bible, the kingdom in heaven is within you. It don't say the kingdom of heaven is outside with all the other people. Kingdom of heaven is everywhere else. No, the kingdom of heaven is within you. All creation, all magic, all everything is already within you. So when we begin to plant the seeds of the things that we want to see, you will receive such greatness. And like I said, it ain't got nothing to do with the cause and the effect, okay? Because you are the cause and honestly the effect. So whatever it is that you want to see, get grounded into the idea that it's already mine. It's about embodiment. It's not the seeking. When you're looking for money, you're always going to be on the hunt for more money. But when you start to embody the person who receives abundantly, money finds you. It flows in ways that are known and unknown, easily and effortlessly, right? But we have to embody the person who receives in that way. And that's how you'll receive. And I think that's where we get it so confused. We're looking for the answers in so many other places outside of us, right? When it comes to Buddhists, they say that the sensation of desire is the path to enlightenment. When you receive the things that make you feel good inside, it is the path to enlightenment. Again, that inner world is creating the world around you. So I began to just really think and talk about it like we have to intentionally be ready to create. We have to intentionally be ready to manifest because you deserve everything that you desire is your birthright. Everything that you desire, you getting it doesn't just help you, it helps everybody around you. So what are some of the new dominating thoughts you are going to choose to think? Because a practiced thought becomes a belief. And if your belief is the cause, what are some new thoughts you're going to begin to practice? What are some of the new ideas you are going to begin to hold on to? What are the new ways that you're going to embody the abundance, the freedom, the love, whatever it is that you're manifesting? What are some of the ways that you're going to begin to embody these now? Because there ain't nothing to it but to do it, okay? And I think so many of us are caught up in our reality, but you already created this. Why are you stuck here? You already created this. If you want more money, start to become the person who operates as you already have it more. Right? Like for me, I love to talk to the young people. My son is 20. So anytime his friends are over or whatever, I just love talking to the young people. And I'm talking to the young people today. And I always ask all of them, and I ask you this too. What are you manifesting? You could drop it in the comments. Let me know. What are you manifesting? Because we're manifesting all the time. So if you intentionally are doing it, if you are intentionally creating the life you want to live, you're going to live the life of your dreams. Okay. Heaven is within you. All right. And so when I ask the young people, what are they manifesting? That's, they always get taken aback. Like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I'm manifesting this. And I find it funny because when we're younger, we have such practical goals. I love when people tell me, can I give you the short-term goal? No, I don't want the short-term. I don't care about no short-term goal. Because whatever your short-term goal is, you already you were already creating that. I want to hear the big goal. I want to hear the scary goal, because the reality of it is you're going to get to those short-term goals on your way to the big ones. So give me the big one. Let's pretend right now it's going to come true. I want to hear that big shit, right? That's me. And so I'm asking the young people, what are they manifesting? And I was talking about embodiment, and I was telling one of the my love bug today about embodying and me embodying the multi-million dollar me. Right. I literally have an affirmation, and I'm not shy to share what I'm manifesting. I know some people are like, don't tell nobody, move in silence. But I'm going to be real with you. I love for people to co-create with me. Okay. So if I tell you my dreams, you're going to see them too, because people don't think in words, they think in pictures. And so if we going to co-create, I want you to co-create with me, Hunty. Okay. And I'm going to co-create with you. Go on, tell me your dreams. We going to make it happen, Cap. All right. But so anyway, I was telling her that, when I'm out and about, these are some ways to use embodiment activities. But when I'm out and about, I literally, I spend money like the multimillionaire Jackie would. Right. And from how I think she would, right? Because, once I get there, I'm going to see it, right? But how I think she would, and I tip how I think she would. I try to dress and operate how I think she would. Keeps my nails done. I know she would do that for sure, right? Like, these are things I want you to start to embody. Get to know the person that you are on your way to becoming. Get to know them intimately, know what they wear, know how they would dress, like in your vision and how you visualize your higher self. Get to know how that person operates and embody them. Operate like them now. Stop seeking, stop looking. Make the statement of whatever it is that you want, embody the person who would receive whatever it is that you want, and watch everything unfold for you. The seeking is what's keeping us all on constant, I'm not sure what's going to happen next. I need to know the how. Right? It's keeping us all unsure, uneasy, because that seeking means uncertainty. If I'm seeking, I'm not sure if I'm going to find. And that is so far away from I manifest, I am a creator, what I think becomes my reality. That sense of seeking is always going to keep you looking and never finding. Okay. Finding it maybe a little bit, but then you're going to lose it again just as quick. And I love talking about that when it comes to money. I tell people all the time, if they're like, oh, money, I need the money. Where's the money? Where's the money going to come from? Blah, 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 blah. Like, if you're always in this energy, in this state, or I got to hold on to all my money, because if I don't hold on to all my money, then, it's going to slip between my fingertips. Like, when you're in that state and in that energy of having to like hoard money is either going to be like, I am so tired of this fool chasing me, or money is going to be like, I am so sick of this fool, they won't let me go. Think of money a lot like a lover. This is what I tell people all the time. Think of money like a lover, right? Treat money how you would want how you would want love to really truly be. Not the obsessive love, not the crazy love, not the I gotta chase you down the street love, not the I gotta check your phone love, not any of that love. I'm talking about that genuine, like, I know you're gonna come back. I know you got my back. I know that you support me. I know that you support my dreams. Like, that kind of love, the easy kind of love, the flowy kind of love, the love that just feels natural. If you treat money with that same kind of love, just imagine how easy it is for money to flow back to you. And that's the same thing for anything that you're trying to manifest, or that not even trying. We don't use the word try. Anything that you are manifesting. Stop chasing your manifestations down. Stop thinking you need to know how I'm going to get there, where I'm going to get there, when I'm going to get there. I mean, there's nothing worse than being on a date with somebody and they just are freaking out about all the things. Like, oh, when is the waiter going to come? Oh my God, they're taking so long. Oh, this is just too much. Like, come on. I tell you. I've been out with people like that who are stressed the whole time. It makes you stressed and worried. And all of a sudden, for something you normally wouldn't be anxious about, you're anxious. So begin to treat your manifestations how you would want to be treated. Allow them to come. Allow them to find you. Allow them to be magnetic to you, with the belief of you knowing you will receive them, with the belief of you knowing it's already yours. That's the cause. It is already yours, you know? And the more that we hang out in the it's already yours, the quicker you will receive. And I think that's what trips me out the most. Because it just feels like such an oxymoron. It feels like so backwards. Like, wait, is this real? Like, I just got to chill and I'm going to get? It's that simple. And our brain wants everything to be so complex because our brain loves puzzles, right? So it wants everything to be so complex. But the reality of it is, it's just that simple. And the more that we allow, the more that we receive. The more that we allow, the more that we receive. Okay? You deserve the easy. You deserve the flow. And so I'm here to help you with that. I'm here to do that with you. And that's why I was talking about the embodiment activity today. Embody. I dare you. I encourage you to. I promise you. Get into these streets and embody the person who has everything that you desire. Embody them. Become them now. We all think that I'm going to be happy when. Seriously, you're delaying what's meant for you. Stop waiting to be happy. Be happy now. Be grateful now. When I pray, y'all, I don't pray, God, please give me, please deliver. I thank God now for the things on the way. I thank God now for the protections that have been placed for me. I thank God now. Why? Because ain't nothing too hard. Ain't nothing too hard for God. Me being a child of God, a creator myself, it's nothing too hard for me either. I can create it. Right? But the only way I create it is when I believe. I have to believe it first. And then I receive it. There's a story in the Bible about an old man. And he literally, like, can you see? Let me see. No. There's a story in the Bible about an old man, sorry. And he literally, like they had a drought and they were all praying to God and believing God for the flood, for the water, for everything that was going to come. But everybody still kept praying for the rain to come. God, please with the rain, please with the rain, please with the rain. At what point do we stop praying for the things and start already thanking God because we already asked for it? Doesn't it say ask and you shall receive? Like, why are we continuing to pray for the same thing over and over again? Doesn't that mean that you doubt that you're going to receive it and you got to keep asking? I know I'd be irritated with my kids if they kept asking me over and over again for something that I already told them I was going to do. But you keep asking me for. I already said yes. I'm sorry it's not up to your timing. It's on my timing. But I already told you, yes, sit back, relax, and just wait. It's just like when you're looking at a pot of boiling water. If I sit there and watch the pot, when's it going to boil? When's it going to boil? When's it going to boil? It seems like it would take forever. But the moment I step away from that pot and go do something else, don't the water boil like this? You'd be like, dang, that was fast. Because you stopped worrying. You stopped seeking. The more that you are seeking, the more that you are in realization that you don't have. You don't have it. But you have to get into an energy of it's already mine. And you will receive it. It's already yours. So a lot of the times, like I said, it's going to seem, my girl, hey, Leanne. A lot of the times it's going to seem like an oxymoron. Like, I'm not doing this right. Why am I just sitting still? I feel like I'm supposed to be working for something. But you've already asked. Now's the time to relax and just get ready to receive. When you plant the seed, like I said from the very beginning, that thought seed, and you plant it deep within the subconscious mind, it's going to create. Because you've already like sowed it. You've already buried it. It's under the earth. But what do we know about seeds? When they're under the earth, there's things that they are doing that we cannot see. Things that are happening underneath the surface that we can't physically visualize. So the more that we sit in the idea of, oh, I know something's brewing. I already asked for it. I'm just waiting to watch so I can sow it. Right? Or reap it. Sow it, reap it. So I can reap it. Or sow it. Whatever. Well, I can get it. Receive it. Y'all know what I mean. But it is all about you just getting into the energy of it's already mine. Ask for it once. And then begin to embody the person that already has it. Be that person now. We hear you loud and clear. Thank you, baby. But be that person now. Stop waiting on becoming. Become them now. Because like I said, it's not about the seeking. It's about the embodiment. You're going to receive the moment that you are that person. Right? And like I said, it's a lot like when the pot of water is boiling. When you walk away knowing that pot is going to start to boil. That water is going to start to boil. There's nothing that you have to do. You ain't got to sit there and watch it. You can walk away and come back and the water be boiling. You don't walk away, oh, I hope it's boiling when I get back. Oh, I bet you it may not be. You don't walk away doubting. You walk away knowing. And that's how we need to be with our manifestations. Say it. I have received, embody it, and walk away knowing it will be yours. And walk away doesn't mean like, I'm going to put the dream down and not think of it no more. Just walk away is just like knowing it's mine. I don't have to keep asking. I ain't got to keep praying for it. I ain't got to keep wondering because it's already here. I'm in receptive mode. I love it when I hear Esther Hicks talk about, the steps to manifesting, and literally the first step is it's the ask. And then it is the, hey, believing. And then you get to receive. But we must sit in the belief, and the belief looks like the embodiment. Okay. Like say you plant, what do we like to plant? Say you plant strawberries. You can't see the strawberries, doing the thing underneath the soil. I'm not a science person, so I don't know what all the things are, but there's things. Okay. And then now all of a sudden you start to see these beautiful ripe strawberries. But before you even see the strawberries, you get excited about the strawberries, right? You're like, ooh, this is going to be good. You start to think of what are you going to do with the strawberries when they come? Am I going to make a strawberry pie? Are we just going to wash them off and eat them? Like, what are we going to do, right? You begin to think of what you're going to do with your strawberries. And then once the strawberries come, let me go ahead and pick these things. But you don't sitting there out there every day like strawberries when you coming. They ain't here yet. Dang, these things taking forever. Strawberries when you coming. Because, guess what? What I do know about plants is they hear you. They don't need your anxious energy. Okay, because then they're gonna grow weird. You may get only 3 strawberries, and here you are thinking you're gonna have a pie. Okay, so we have to begin to, when I say walk away, I mean release the energy of being worried about it. Release the energy of being concerned or thinking it won't or it can't or it will not happen. You stay in the knowing it's already mine. And like I said, start to think of what you're gonna do with them things, right? Say you're over here, I want to manifest a new car. See yourself in that car. Shoot, go down to the lot and test drive the car. Okay? Embody the person who already received it. Say you want more money in the bank. You better walk around knowing that it's on the way, or you already got it, or it's already yours, and be in that energy of the more. Like I said, when I'm out in these streets, I spend the money like the woman who's making the millions, or how I think that she would behave, right? And when I'm spending it, I'm feeling good. I am feeling so good. Oh, stay-at-home mom, 2 boys, Michigan. Welcome, G-Gabs. What are you manifesting, Queen? Would love to know. But like, stay in the energy of the receiving, right? It's already mine. The money is already mine. And the more that we hang out in that energy, it'll quickly show up. The more that you go off, do other things, having fun, just knowing the money is already yours, you'll see it in the bank. I had a day a little bit last week, where I was really stressed about the money. I was stressed because this is a new energy for me. I'm coming into being a full-time entrepreneur, and my quote unquote financial security was coming from a 9 to 5 biweekly, right? And so I was stressed about it. I really was. I love to be honest. I love to speak my truth, because it just goes to show you, even when you know the work, you still have to do the work. We can't sit up here and just talk about it. We have to be about it. And so I literally, was concerned, was like, oh my God, I don't know. And I told myself, well, we got to embody. Your energy is so vibrant and honest. Thank you, Queen. So we got to embody. So I began to be the woman who had the multi-millions already in the bank. I just operated and moved like it. I stopped worrying about it. I swiped my card happily. I like shifted my energy. Would y'all know I got a check in the mail? I got a flower gig coming up in September. I got a check in the mail for the whole thing. I got like money just started coming out of everywhere and all the places. Like money just showed up for me. And I didn't have to worry about it because I was already embodying the woman who had the multi-millions. So the more that we become these people, the more that we get into energetic alignment to receive. Okay. Oh no, I froze. Am I okay now? I got a call. When they call, my phone be doing crazy stuff. So anyway, it's all about embodiment. So I do have a 5-day manifest that shit agenda where you can embody and do the embodiment work with me for 5 days and watch what you manifest. And even when you make and set big, big, big goals, these little itty bitty increments of things will start to happen. You'll begin to see things. Like I said, it's like when you lose your keys, right? You can't find them because you visually are unable to see where they are. Your brain becomes in this hide and seek thing. But the moment that you're like, hey, I'm no longer worried about it. I'm the type of person, my keys are here. I know they're here in the house somewhere. Let me chill. The keys find you. Same thing. When you ask for the big things, you can't see anything, right? Until you allow yourself to say that big thing is already mine. I know I'm going to get it. Because if you keep seeking, you're always going to be what? Searching, looking, finding, right? And so when you say it's already mine, I'm going to receive said big things, all of a sudden you start to notice the little things, the little steps, the opportunity, the people, and the places to get you to the big thing. So manifest big, even with the 5-day agenda, manifest big and start to notice the things that are aligning you to where you need to be to get to the big thing. All right. But that's what I love about embodiment work. The more that you become the same person that you need to become in order to receive your manifestation, the quicker, yes, I said quicker, the quicker you receive the manifestation. Like I said, walk away from that boiling pot. Quit watching it to see if it boils. It's going to boil. So walk away and come back and see it boiling. And not walk away in a sense of you don't believe you're going to have it. Walk away in a sense of it's already mine. And I'm just waiting for it to show up for me. In the meantime, I'm going to do all these things and pretend like it's already here. I've heard people talk about it being delusional. I encourage you to be delusional. Because the more delusional you are, the quicker you will receive in your current reality. All right. So yes, comment manifest if you want the 5-day agenda for the Manifest That Shit embodiment work. It's great work. And then I even include a nice fun hypnosis for you to really anchor in this shift in the brain. But your brain is creating. Your subconscious mind is creating constantly. So let's create the things you really want to see. You're not a victim. You're not. Your life is not happening to you. It's happening for you. So let's create what you truly deserve. All right. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me. This was good. Yes. Come on, Nicole. Nicole says, I'm Delulu. My girl Nicole's here. Hello, gorgeous queen. Yes. Get Delulu. We're creating around here. You deserve, okay? You deserve. Matter of fact, Nicole is in my Manifest That Shit group, and she was able to manifest some beautiful things. Everybody's testimonials will be coming soon, so you guys will be seeing these videos. Nicole said, so good. Yes, it is, man. It's good because it's about the embodiment work. Like there's a lot of courses out there that are going to tell you how to manifest. But when you are with me, when you rock with me, it is all personalized so you can manifest. I'm not here to just tell you how to. I'm here to do it with you. I want your dreams to come true too, just as much as you do, because I believe that each and every one of you are a gift to this world, and the more that you get to receive the things that are meant for you, the better. I'm gonna tell you, the better the whole world will be. And Nicole says, yes, we are manifesting. It works. Coach, you're the absolute best. I love you, Nicole. So yes, this is on Instagram for my TikTokers. And the fact that you legit mean this, I do legit mean this. My girl, Leanne knows. She knows I mean this for real. I want to see you win so bad. And Nicole said it's mind-blowing. It is. It'll shock you. It'll shock you how quick your manifestations come true. Like for real, it'll shock you. So I love y'all. Into real life, you are receiving. Nicole says, I am receiving. My people know we say our affirmations, okay? We give our I am statements because we know it's going to create. So you are receiving. You deserve. Let's get to this shmoney, okay? And it's okay to say you want the money because the money is going to bring all the other things that you truly deserve. Truly is your birthright. All right? I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow in the morning time. For another. I love you too, Nicole. Love you, queen. Yes. I'll be back tomorrow. And I saw your appointment, so I'll see you on Thursday, Nicole. But I'll be back tomorrow for another conversation. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So we kind of already started on this good here journey to assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled, but we will be talking deeper about assuming the feeling and what that looks like in different ways for you to assume the feeling so you can receive in a big way. All right. I love y'all. Love, peace, and hair grease. Bye.